I have a T-Mobile home internet update for you guys. I find this one interesting, so I wanted to share this with you. So recently, a few days ago, and before I get started, this can change. There might be additional bandwidth that they add to the network, or a Sprint keep site gets turned on that allows for more openings. But recently, over the last few days, I decided to check about 15 addresses on the availability tool to see if they were available for home internet services. I was planning on next year renting a house within the same neighborhood, so I wanted to see, okay, if I needed to in the next 2 weeks or so move out and rent one of these homes, would I have 5G home internet availability at these addresses? So I chose 15 random addresses. They were in the same neighborhood, just on different streets, of course. And I typed them in the availability tool. To my surprise, out of the 15 that I randomly chose, not one of them got approved for home internet services. So if I needed to move from my current location to any of those addresses, I would have to choose a new home internet provider by default. I could not keep the same. I called in, spoke with a rep. They told me in very rare cases are they able to push it through to where you are able to keep the services. But they tell me the availability tool is usually very accurate in terms of choosing what address is available and what address isn't. So I signed up for the services during beta, for those of you who have been following the channel, and it got approved. So that was very early on, and I predict back then not a lot of users in the area were choosing this product. But I'm sure now over time, likely more people have signed up throughout the neighborhood, and T-Mobile or the customer now may have picked up the services, and now all of the extra capacity is sold or is being used by home internet users in the neighborhood. That's my guess. Of course, I'm speculating. I don't have the internal analysis in front of me to say that is accurate. But I think that would be the only reason that 15 randomly chosen addresses in that same neighborhood all got denied for home internet. So just wanted to point that out. If you are looking at moving and you have this product, make sure that you check availability in the area that you move to. Don't automatically assume that you can just pick up and go and take it with you. And I think so that at the same token, it does sound like there's broad availability of this product when T-Mobile says we can offer it to 30 million homes. But you got to remember, that's spread out throughout the entire United States. So I think within certain markets, for example, mine, El Paso, I still think there is broader availability of, say, AT&T as a home broadband provider. There's more houses to where they have services. So, for example, over the last several years, I've moved several times, and AT&T was available at every single apartment and address that I've moved to. So that was never a concern or a problem at all. I'm starting to notice that if I do move, this may be a problem with T-Mobile's home internet. It might not be available to the apartment or certain neighborhood that I may move to in the future. So just keep that in mind. Again, also keep in mind it may change as more spectrum bandwidth goes online, and maybe another Sprint keep site or so gets activated. That may change. That may open up more availability. But for now, if you are planning on moving, make sure you check availability to the new house you're building or wherever you're moving to, maybe a different state or city. Make sure you check availability to make sure that this product is offered at your address. Just wanted to share that with you. Let me know if you've experienced this. Maybe you tried to move in the last few weeks and you had availability at one address. Now you no longer do. Let us know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check out the social media outlets for more updates. Thanks again for watching. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I will see you in the next one. Peace.